mystic, strange.
Welcome. Aries.
Your current situation presents you with a number of challenges, one of which is figuring out how to fulfill all of your responsibilities while still having enough time for enjoyable activities. You likely have obligations in the same areas as the majority of people, including to family members, to pay your bills, etc. These are the types of items that the majority of people possess. During this crucial period, you have the ability to devise innovative solutions to fulfill these obligations, allowing you to devote more time to your personal pursuits. You will discover that you have the ability to reorganize your life and make significant changes to your daily routine, both of which are crucial for leading a more fulfilling life. You will discover, at the very least, that you are able to make significant changes to your daily routine.
Taurus.
You might find a lot of satisfaction in working on a project that is always changing and giving you new challenges, whether it's for your job or for your own personal interests. Most likely, you will bring new ideas, new points of view, and new ways of planning to your work or other activities. You may even break new ground with your own ideas and goals. You like work that is challenging and gives you a lot of freedom, and you can finish on your own any task or project that requires you to focus and give it your all. Also, if you think your work is boring, a sudden change in your routine may be just what you need to get out of a rut and feel like you're doing something exciting again.
Gemini.
It is likely that you will get new ideas from a variety of sources, including classes, reading, and conversations with other people. It would be beneficial for you to broaden your mental horizons by taking advantage of the opportunities presented to you here. You have the option to decline the opportunity, but it would not be smart to do so, because you will gain a significant amount of knowledge, which will be satisfying to you. At this time, not only are you open to hearing new ideas, but you also have a crystal clear perspective on your life. You are at a point in your life when it is a good idea to take stock of the general direction your life and career are headed in and decide what, if any, adjustments are necessary.
Cancer.
Although the majority of the time today's astrological influence has a favorable outcome, one should not assume that this will always be the case. The negative tendencies include the possibility of power struggles and competition with others who share the same professional goals and aspirations that you do. Being overly self-assured and impatient is another unfavorable pattern that can lead to taking unnecessary risks in pursuit of rewards that turn out to be less substantial than anticipated. A further possibility is that you are acutely aware of the influences described previously but are unable to zero in on a particular objective. This holds especially true if, over the course of the past few days, you have been unable to concentrate and devote yourself to the accomplishment of particular objectives or projects.
Leo.
It is possible that you will need to take charge of an upsetting situation in your personal life at this time. During this time, it's critical to assess whether your home environment necessitates the implementation of new rules and regulations. Children and other family members may be unable to control their emotions in relation to their routines, desires, and goals. It is possible that you will be required to assume authority and limit their demands. On the other hand, you may have to deal with issues concerning your professional goals and your standing in the outside world on your own. Changes in your work environment necessitate adjustments, such as a supervisor or coworker putting pressure on your job performance or changes in your work schedule. Those in positions of authority may impede your ability to develop original ideas and new concepts.
Virgo.
There is a good possibility that a brief trip, or at the very least, a great deal of activity and motion, will take place right at this very moment. In addition to this, it is anticipated that you will have a conversation that is meaningful to you, that you will gain knowledge from another individual, and that you will share your thoughts and perceptions with other individuals. You might get a message from someone with important information for you, or you might have an urgent need to write or call someone else in order to bring a matter to light. Either way, you might receive a message with important information for you. In either scenario, someone could send you a message containing important information that you need to know. Both of these scenarios are entirely consistent with the available evidence. Your life is currently organized in a way that gives a significant role to communication in a variety of forms and through a number of different channels.
Libra.
People will say anything for a laugh right now, and for the next few days, they will tend to just say anything in general and then continue talking. People will say anything for a laugh right now. Blue sky blistering is the order of the day, but there is a kernel of truth in some of those free-form filibusters, so don't overlook that speck of gold gleaming in the pan. Blue sky blistering is the order of the day. It is not difficult to execute ideal thrusts and parries, and the show is engaging enough to prevent one from becoming bored while still making progress. Investing effort into the creation of one's dreams is exactly what is needed, and the more you put your back into it, the more assistance you will receive from other people whom you persuade to follow your compass. Belief and deeds go hand in hand.
Scorpio.
You have adopted a less rigid and more imaginative outlook on life, and as a result, you are more likely to make time to indulge in a hobby or activity that you previously did not have sufficient room for because you are more likely to imagine how you could fit it into your schedule. Permit this tendency to expand and mature during this time, but the most important thing is to determine whether or not you will be able to keep it going once the astrological influence that was acting on you is no longer present. This time of year, it's nice to get outside and participate in physically stimulating but not overly taxing pursuits like hiking or biking. Your health is in fantastic shape right now, which means that this is the ideal time for you to rejuvenate and refresh yourself in preparation for the future. Participating in outdoor sports and pursuits like hiking, golfing, or swimming couldn't come at a better time than right now.
Sagittarius.
You have an attitude that is very realistic and straightforward, and at the moment, you have a critical, skeptical, or at the very least wary disposition toward new ways of thinking. The practice of introspective, in-depth study and contemplation of one's own ideas is strongly encouraged for individuals. You are not as talkative or communicative as you normally are, and you do not feel particularly social. When other people are present, the conversations will almost certainly become more serious and weighty. You are past the point where you care about trivial matters at all. You no longer feel naive and idealistic about love, and instead, you are interested in spending time with people you admire and can rely on, such as your oldest and most devoted friends. This change in your perspective has made you more interested in spending time with people. It may be extremely beneficial for both of you to reach out to an older relative or another mature and experienced person at this time.
Capricorn.
This is a wonderful time to go away for the weekend or for a longer period of time, especially to spend time with loved ones or other people with whom you enjoy spending time. At this point in time, there is a carefree, friendly, and approachable vibe in the air. You will have interactions with other people that are fruitful, and there is a possibility that you will make a new friend. You should also consider picking up the phone or writing a note to someone you care about, either to reassure them that you are thinking about them or to let them know that you love them. The present moment is the ideal time to concentrate on your long-term objectives, life path, or professional objectives. Your efforts to get ahead or get closer to what you want will receive a boost of energy if you gain clarity or a stronger sense of purpose. Both of these will help you get closer to what you want.
Aquarius.
Expect people's feelings to become somewhat more intense over the next few days, primarily due to the fact that most people will be attempting to bottle up their emotions. When everyone has such high expectations of you, it can be difficult to express what it is that you truly intend to convey. It is best to be honest, but try to avoid saying too much that could cause nerves to be triggered or be interpreted as an invasion from space. Additionally, if you don't question the energy around you too much, you'll find that the day is marked by a steady, easy walk. This will be the general atmosphere, and if you choose to participate, it will likely place you in circumstances that will continue without your having to put in any additional effort. Allow the pace set by the group to determine your own.
Pisces.
When it comes to a close relationship, now is the time when ambivalence or discontentment can begin to surface. It is possible that an ex-lover or friend will get in touch with you, robbing you of the serenity you have worked so hard to achieve, or that you will be uncertain about the trajectory of a particular romantic connection. Both of these scenarios are possible. You might irritate a friend or loved one in the mistaken belief that you can affect the outcome of a situation by picking at them or saying hurtful things. For example, you might believe that you have control over the situation. However, it is extremely unlikely that the happiness you seek or the desired outcome will be produced by your words or actions. The likelihood of this happening is extremely low. You ought to make an effort to maintain a positive attitude about any differences that have recently come to your attention and simply let go of any lingering feelings of resentment you may have towards them.